top chat. Hey, what's up, Jenny? Dubs, what's up, guys? Hey, I want to put a update out on the situation with Dad in the car. So Dad's been home since yesterday afternoon, and the car's fixed. It was an absolute ordeal to try to fix the car because of the way it was. It took three of us 3 hours of beating on it to get the drum past the shoes, because the shoes had worn into the brake drum. Oh, it was like 90 degrees outside with 60% humidity. It was bad. But we got it. We got the new drum, hardware, tone ring, all put on the car. It wound up not needing the shoes. The shoes were still in good shape. I wound up being lucky enough I didn't have to rent a torque wrench. So what was left over after all the parts, it was 100 with the 2 bottles of water, 3 bottles of water that I bought. A bottle for me and a bottle for each of my buddies to help me get it done. It was 195 total for parts and 3 bottles of water. And I got lucky I didn't have to rent a torque wrench, so I wound up with $90. I think it's 95, right at 95 left over that I'm gonna use for fuel. Dad's doing a little better, but he's having hell trying to get his prescriptions. He won't get his blood pressure medication prescription filled until tomorrow. He's a little better. His blood pressure's down, but he's still not feeling real good. I'm trying to. I was talking to him right before I left, and no, it's 175 foot-pounds is what that bearing's supposed to be set at. That's why I needed a special torque wrench. Just a standard torque wrench that goes up to 150 foot-pounds wasn't big enough to be able to torque it down properly. It sucked. But I got my friend to help me do it. Found out just how weak I am. I'm on my Walmart right now to get some groceries for me and Dad. But I was talking with Dad before I left the house, and he was telling me that if I took him up to Iowa City tomorrow, I don't get it. I still think he should go. That I refuse to pay the bill. Oh yeah, here I'm doing 48 mile an hour. No wheel bearing noise. That bearing was so bad that when the drum came off the spindle, the bearing came out behind it in like 20 pieces. All the little rollers were actually separated. It was fucking bad. I have you in the windshield, but my windshield mount fell apart yesterday on my way home. And I was so wore out when I got home that I just went to bed. I didn't get the car fixed till like 5:30. Started on it. It was 3.5 hours of us just beating the ever living hell out of it. Fucking torquing it with fucking pry bars and everything just to get the shoes out of the drums. I still can't believe I how bad it was. And it didn't help that my friend that had the tool, he's hurt himself. So it was basically, when it was just me and him working on it, it's basically just one fucking person working on it. And it needed two people to do it. We wanted them to call another one of our friends. He came over, and after about an hour of us just beating the hell out of it, 5 hours in there between the backing plate and the drum, we got it to move on the shoes, and it came out over them fine. I'm sore, but I'm just fucking glad Dad is home. I actually got a full night's worth of sleep. I'm not trying to ignore you guys, it's just, I hate looking down from the road. When you're up here in my windshield, I can just glance and see what the chat says. I told him a little while ago that if they don't fucking, because it's fucked up that they told him they had all of his prescriptions ready, and then he gets there and they tell him I'm not going to have his blood pressure medication until Monday. And it's, I keep trying to tell him that it's his blood pressure that's got me the most worried, because he needs to get that down. I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. I know nobody heard anything from me yesterday. I wasn't in the chats. I didn't go live. From the time I got up until 5:30, it was from about 10 o'clock to 5:30 is how long it took to get the fucking brake drum done on the car. It's just nice that I don't have fucking... as soon as I saw how bad that bearing was when it came apart, I can't believe it hadn't come apart already. Because the bearing itself had actually come apart. But it's fixed. I don't feel like... It's not howling, and I don't feel the vibration in the floorboard like I used to feel. I knew it was bad, and I knew it wouldn't make it. Seeing the way it came out, there's no way in hell it would have made a trip to Iowa City. First thing in the morning, gotta have Dad fucking make sure Dad's up and calling Wellpoint. They're trying to get him a general practitioner, you know, a primary doctor. He needs to have a primary doctor. It is fucking just horribly hot and humid. It's 6 o'clock when I got home last night. I checked the weather app and it was still 84 with a real feel of 94. And we were out in the sun in John's driveway doing that, so. Oh yeah, dude, rag on that V6 300. Badass. second to get parked, guys. Oh, shit, there's a car there. Tiny ass little Miata. That's all right, let me see who's in the chat. I just fed the Deer PDF. Yeah, Road. That's what the skies look like here. It was actually sprinkling on me when I got in the car to leave. Just fucking stick. Yeah, Dad can't do coffee or salt. You had to rebuild your sump pump last night? Oh, did you guys get hit with a lot of rain last night? I'm just looking to see all's in chat that I missed. Oh. Yeah, we greased it. It's the bearing's greased. So I greased it. The ABS light went off, so the tone ring when the drum came apart, the fucking tone ring was actually separated from the inside of the drum. So I am wore out. I can't even raise my right arm as high as I normally can today. It was 3.5 hours of passing a sledgehammer between the three of us, just beating on that thing while having both sides of it wedged, because there's a lip. I don't have it in the car. I threw it in, it's at the house, but I could show you how bad the bearing looked. And the itself, there was probably close to a 1/4 inch lip we had to get the brake shoes past. It was horrible. And then I'm weak, so I didn't get shit. I couldn't do shit. I mean, if it wouldn't have been for it being stuck on the drum, it would have been a half-hour job at the most. It took longer to beat the damn fucking drum off the brake shoes than it did to take the wheel off, take the fucking the spindle nut off, and pull it apart. Wound up having to buy hardware. I had forgot that when I did the brakes, I didn't use the Dorman style fucking spindle nut. That's the torque to yield style that we had actually used legitimate fucking hardware for it, because them stupid cap nuts. So I didn't wind up buying a spindle nut because I didn't need to. I instead had to buy brake hardware, because when we finally got that drum to fucking move and come loose, the pin that comes through the backside of the backing plate, on the old cars had the round cap on it with the spring. Well, the way these are designed, they go through the drum or the backing plate through the shoe and just have a clip on it. but we wound up breaking one of the pins, so I had to spend the same amount of money as a spindle nut on brake hardware to be able to replace the pin. The funny thing is it hit it with the brake clean, and it looked like new. All the parts looked like new. It was just that because it fucking grooved that drum like it did, it wasn't moving at all. So I got, I have the leftover to use for fuel money to take him to his appointments. I told him that he's not going to be driving his car. He don't need to drive his car at all because it's in a lot worse shape. I mean, my car's in good shape now because the only thing that was wrong with it was that wheel bearing was roached, and fucking I'll be able to take him in this. This thing's got AC and it's actually trustworthy. His car, I wouldn't. Fuck. There's something wrong with the front end of his car that pretty sure it's a broken strut. But that car's in bad enough shape it's not worth putting money into. I mean, my God, I totaled it 6 years ago now. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. I just still kind of off in my own little world, you know what I mean? I've been so finally just I got a lot of stress off my back, but it's the heat. This heat and humidity is fucking killing me. It's starting to rain too, and I wanted to smoke a cigarette before I went in. I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with Dad, because I know a lot of you are worried, like I was. And he got home. I knew that I talked to him while I was in the middle of working on the car, and asked him if he needed me to come pick him up, if he wanted me to come pick him up or to take him home. But I knew that because he'd been sitting around as long as he had, that he just wanted to get up and walk around and move around. So he told me he was going to drive his car home, and he drove his car home. Then he went into the pharmacy because I was, stuck working on the car, and fucking, I guess they just put him through absolute hell. He called him right after I woke up this morning to see if the other prescriptions had come in. They told him not till Monday, and that's his blood pressure medication. And they also told him that the insurance isn't going to cover one of his medications. So I don't know what. I mean, he didn't tell me what medication that was. He's being really tight-lipped with me, and I don't like it because I want to know what's going on with him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like this, But I also know that he's hard of hearing and hard of paying attention. So I just know that I want to get him fixed. He's not happy. He was just absolutely sick and disgusted with the hospital. Hey, what's up, Halo? Send me fuel money. I think the car will make it to Florida PDF. I would hope the car would make it to Florida. Look, the only thing that was wrong with my car was a roached wheel bearing in the drum, and it needs a set of tires. But I ain't trying to beg for tires. You know what I mean? Fuck, I wasn't even trying to beg for none of the help that I was asking for these past couple days has been for me. It's been for my dad. Like, that's flat out exactly what it was for. I'm not touching anything that I have on my card unless it's going for fuel to take him to his hospital visits. The only reason for cigarettes is because Dad bought a carton at the end of the week last week, so not just a couple days ago, but the week prior. And thanks to another good member of the community, I had a little bit of cash for cigarettes, and I used that to buy cigarettes that lasted me until Thursday. And then since Dad's got to quit smoking, he gave me a couple packs, so that's how I have cigarettes today. And since he's got to quit smoking, I'm going to quit smoking. I have to quit smoking. Because it wouldn't be right for me to sit out there. Yeah, I don't know, Road. He said that was for... He won't tell me what the fucking inhaler's for. Because he told me that was for an inhaler. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I wish I could. Fuck, the only reason I even survived yesterday was I was able to smoke a bowl with my friend in the middle of doing that while we were waiting on our other buddy to show up. But we were all fucking cooked. That heat just fucking killed us. And I got to figure out something I can fucking sell just so I can give them guys something for helping me out. Because they both did way too much work on it. I feel like I should pay them back for it. Just fuck. Oh shit, Road. And you haven't figured out your fucking inverter yet, have you? Fuck. Is it storming? Well, he's probably not in chat now. The world's largest truck stop, If I really wanted to, I could fucking walk to the world's largest truck stop. Fuck, it's only 12 miles from my house there and back, and the only place this fucking... I sure as fuck wasn't going to drive this car that far. Fuck, no. Fuck, I didn't even like driving it in to get parts to be able to fix it yesterday. Oh, it's storming there? That sucks, Road. Get the icy for the ride back. I don't do icies. Fuck, I don't think I've had an icy brand icy, and I might have still been a teenager. Of course, I don't even know if they sell icy brand icies anymore. I do want to say thank you to everybody that helped out. That is from the deepest parts of my heart and soul. I do want to thank all of you guys that helped. You know, I just got to get him figured out. He says that the thing that made him feel the worst has been the fucking breathing treatment they gave him Friday. At least he got his antibiotics, so he's got the antibiotics. It's just his blood pressure is what needs to be. Because he's got a little tester, one of them fucking cuffs at the house. He's 70. He'll be 71 in February. He's not young anymore. It would have been a fun ride. You want to go flying with the... if you play computer games, I'd tell you to go find the game Funnel Runners Road. You can see what it actually looks like. Dude, I haven't had a Coca-Cola icy. Used to get them, but they weren't icy, Brian. But used to get them at Quick Shop years ago. The Mountain Dew ones were really addicting, but I've tried to cut down on the sugar and shit too. It was really trying to cut down on smoking. I had cut down on smoking, but these past weeks just had me stress smoking. Yeah, that's true, PDF. That's very true. You know, my grandpa, my dad's dad, he made it to 77. Well, Coke rots my guts, man. Like I can't do Coca-Cola. I haven't done. It. Hey, what's up, Justin? Yeah, Dad has to. He can't do any caffeine at all. He's got to do. So I'm here to get a case of water, milk. Well, I don't even have a computer. I was just saying that there's a because I watch a couple gamers on YouTube, and they've been playing this game called Funnel Runners, and it's where you're like the guys out there that come in with the radar and all that to track the damage and stuff, and you got to escape an F5. But if you don't escape, it sucks you up and it throws you. It's a pretty cool game. It's just it's really, as somebody that came from Western Oklahoma, the western side of Oklahoma, where in Kansas, where all the tornadoes are, it's something that's pretty realistic for a damn game. And part of it is if you hide in a house, it'll rip the house apart and suck you out of it. So yeah, he just wants me to get him a case of water, and I got to get coffee, a few things. Coffee, milk. He wants cornflakes. I got a list. And I need coffee and creamers, so I had to come in. Thankfully, I haven't had, since that fucking issue a few months back, I haven't had any problems. Nobody's fucked with me at this Walmart. I think I just caught a fucking little pissy cop that was on a rag that didn't like somebody telling her, okay, I'll move. Shit. But I wanted to give you guys an update. I'll go in and get my groceries, get out of here, because it is humid as fuck, and I want to get back in front of the AC. No titties on almonds. I can't believe you guys did me so well over the past few days. It really warms my heart that I was able to get these parts, and now I'm going to be able to run him to get his appointments, to get his medication. So I got to get up early tomorrow. I think I made up for all the sleep I was missing while he wasn't home last night, because I went to bed fucking 7:30 and woke up at 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning. Remember to do the icy slow. Oh. Oh. They don't even have remember how Walmart's back in the day used to have a place where you could sit down and eat? They don't even have anything like that at this Walmart. I don't think they have anything like that at the other Walmart in town either. God, I haven't thought about that. Because when I was a kid, me and Dad at the old Walmart that used to be here, we'd always stop and get a nacho chili cheese pie. Fritos with chili and fucking cheese. But hell, I'm just glad that fucking I figured out the issue I was having with the EBT and not being able to buy the drinks must have been this specific Walmart. Because now I can buy all of this stuff, that all of my drinks and stuff with my EBT, when this Walmart wouldn't have let me for like 6 months. And the first time I was able to do it, because I remember they wouldn't let me buy coffee. I can buy coffee now. I have to go to Sam's Club. I don't do Sam's Club. Stuck his head out, turned around, walked away. He said it's too hot. Right. Yeah. Yeah, your dog's smart, PDF, because that's exactly how I feel. I'm drenched in sweat. And I started this live when I left the house, so in 30 minutes, I feel like I took a shower. But I'm going to go ahead and kill this, guys. I'm going to go and get my groceries, and I'm going to get home. I might be live later. Go for a walk down to the lake or something if it doesn't rain too bad, or if the humidity breaks. But thanks for coming in, guys. And remember, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are my heroes. Absolutely. But I'm out, guys. Peace.
It's gonna happen.